MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is the Hurricanes and the 66ers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Winter, joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that
keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really hot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play. Daniel Baca gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Austin Leach is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in the scoring position, one batter into the game.
Plate now, Buford Slugger, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Leach leads off second with nobody out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
At the plate, Bubba McCann, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy a third a chance.
So striding forward now, Marcus Rogers. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Now the 0-1, and it's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he misses 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. Soft liner toward first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is it.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Into the box, David King, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Barton is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Franklin Leach.
So striding in, Franklin Leach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
This one's in the dirt, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Hurricanes are out in front 1-0. Josh Lee will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Now batting, Monty Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Monty Smith.
Pitch on the way. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 3.
Set to get his day started, McGee batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way.
Nope,
a ball and no strikes. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Three and 0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Set to get his day started, Cletus Barton, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at.
The man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he's back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Mississippi is on top here, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brad Jones.
Brad Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And a good comeback.
But this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Turner King, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
The pitcher, Josh Lee, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Leach.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Leach. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Slider high, 2-0. Popped him up. Barton waits on it. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Johnny Slinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Johnny Slinger.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The second baseman, Jorge Ramos.
Stepping in, Jorge Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Martin Zemecki.
Now at the plate, Martin Zemecki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Buford Slugger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Slugger hits a little over the 270 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider swung on and grounded toward short. He's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
That play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And here comes the first baseman, Bubba McCann. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's in.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, Left fielder, Marcus Rogers.
Riding in once again, Marcus Rogers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
Hold off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now to the plate, David King. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
He's set. The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Casey Quick.
Casey Quick.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And there's one away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Ty Watts.
Set to get his day started, Ty Watts. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here now's the pitcher, Daniel Baca. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down.
Someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
At the plate, Monty Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Number 3.
Standing in now, McGee. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Strike two called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. Strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Now that
no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters having the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Cletus Barton. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. In his career, Barton is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Here's the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, bases loaded. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Settling in now, Franklin Leach. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Franklin Leach.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Slinger is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brad Jones.
Stepping into the box, Brad Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now Turner King.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Josh Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Hurricanes are out on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Johnny Slinger.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side. And that's the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Ramos.
So stepping in, Jorge Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. That evens it up 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
At the plate now, Martin Zemecki, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir. For an outfielder, Austin Leach. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now
good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Ready for another shot now. Buford slugger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty. One man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bubba McCann.
Ready now, Bubba McCann. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Casey Quick.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Weekly hit towards first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Ty Watts.
Now at the plate, Ty Watts. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Daniel Baca.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Daniel Baca. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A pause and the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Sixth about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcus Rogers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, David King.
Standing in, David King. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. So a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored.
Now
looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Franklin Leach. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Monty Smith to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box, McGee. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Cletus Barton.
Into the box now, Cletus Barton. First pitch on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Chase Dunning is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Dunning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brad Jones will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He
Now
tried
back.
to get him to chase,
The
but
second
he
baseman.
laid off some really
Turner.
tough pitches and got a walk.
Yeah.
Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready once again, Turner King. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
One and one. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time.
Full count, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Throw over to first,
Oh, he's in.
and the runner back in standing. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted the other way out to left center. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The pitcher, number 52, Josh Lee.
Stepping into the box, Josh Lee. Here comes the first pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
There he's safe.
Well, he took a reasonable decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Ready for another chance. Austin Leach, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
0-1 the count. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners are at first and second with one away. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Buford, Slugger.
Stepping in, Buford, Slugger, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, that's off.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get fouled. 2-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Johnny Slinger. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-1.
Ball in.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
In now, Jorge Ramos. First offering on its way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. the look, now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. The runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so
now
far.
batting.
After that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So a big moment here and standing in, Martin Zemecki. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at his career totals, Zemecki hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there,
now
he's trying to run that ball up and in and try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Now time called here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Martin McKinley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. To the plate now, Casey Quick. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, third baseman, Ty.
Into the box now, Ty Watts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Hurricanes on top 2-1. Leading off the inning, Bubba McCann as they look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Marcus Rogers.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcus Rogers. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing and a liner. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. On the first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher, David King.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ben Kohler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ben Kohler.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's
now
true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Monty Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
Riding in, McGee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Now batting, first baseman.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it 1 good at-bat at a time.
1-0 the count. swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Francisco Betancourt enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Turner King 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Betancourt is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Slow grounder to first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now
The bat, your attention,
John
please.
Biggs will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
The center fielder, number 6.
Dominique Durazo will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first base. Number 14, Dominique Durazo.
In now, Austin Leach as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. There's one. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets them out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Hurricanes lead this one 2-1. Rob Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Rob Lee.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Slinger. He is 0 for 2 to walk thus far.
The left fielder, Johnny.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Slinger.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out
Now
number 1.
Second baseman, Jorge Ramos.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Ramos will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Hurricanes jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh Lee takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Daniel Baca pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Rob Lee hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Roadrunners and the Kangaroos. The 2 men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Tristan White, a Utah native, gets the ball to start this one here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, the wins are going to start coming.
Now in the box, John Joyner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, John Joyner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Wow, 3rd pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Brent Hughes, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Hughes is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Brooks McKay, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Bruce Cartwright, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Duke Wang. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Duke Wang.
And now a pitch on the way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rick Bradley.
Now at the plate, Rick Bradley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Hopped up. Delgaizo over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, the Kid Esparza.
So coming to the plate, the Kid Esparza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grady is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. New inning set to get underway. Digging in is the outfielder, Lee Johnson.
Lee Johnson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A windup and the 0-1. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Raymond Buxton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6, the catcher, Tom Magruder.
Stepping up to the plate, Tom Magruder. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Now the pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now the pitch. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Douglas Lamb.
The left fielder, Douglas Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Pops this one up. McKay is calling for it. 1 out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Lenny Andrews.
Standing in, Lenny Andrews. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. first offering on its way. Popped him up. McKay has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Darnell Wright.
At the plate, Darnell Rice comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way.
Aye.
Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there is any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Keith St. Odd. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Gil Day. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Julius Rady, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High and deep to right center. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
John Del Geiso.
Into the box now, John Del Geiso. And he takes ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Three-0 pitch. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, John Joyner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Well, the plate now is the designated hitter, Brent Hughes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to left field. Lamb is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mobile is on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Ryan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Michael Ryan.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days we're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Denny Ross. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ryan aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The count now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Duke Wang is on deck. Here's the 3-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
The right fielder, number 32.
Standing in now, Duke Wang. As he'll take a look at ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. One ball, one strike to count. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick Bradley.
Digging in to try it again, Rick Bradley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. Still only one out in the inning. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
He extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
At the plate, the kid Esparza, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mm,
2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Douglas Lamb. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on down the line. Now the 0-1.
Look out, 21.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lenny Andrews. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. McKay takes charge, and he's got it 2 down.
Now,
wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Digging in, Darnell Rice. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets plunked. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though.
1-0 the count. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the gear, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Next will be the designated hitter, Keith St. Odd, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, and he missed that time. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Digging in now, Brooks McKay. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brooks McKay.
First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now
To the
that
plate now, Lee Johnson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get fouled. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Raymond Buxton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Tom Magruder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired, but not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Kangaroos are out in front here, 3-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Michael Ryan. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Ready to take his hacks again, Denny Ross, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches?
Right fielder.
He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Stepping in now, Duke Wang, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. High Desert is out in front here, 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gil Day.
Gil Day.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Day, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
And the pitch. Julius Grady is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, John Delgaizo, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Stepping up now, Rick Bradley. He singled his last time up.
Rick Bradley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's good.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Reined in. And that's out number one.
The center fielder, number 6, the Kid Esparza.
Coming to the plate now, the Kid Esparza. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
One out, nobody on.
Ball one.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Douglas Lamb is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 4, Douglas Lamb.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Douglas Lamb. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2 count.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now a hard liner. Foul. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at that, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So digging in now, Lenny Andrews, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, lays off 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the stretch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Joyner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Joyner.
Now here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Brent Hughes.
So striding forward now, Brent Hughes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Grounded up the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Brooks McCabe. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Two pitches fouled away. Now the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Lee Johnson, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the sixth coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Sean Mercer will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Mercer.
So striding in, Darnell Rice. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Darnell Rice.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game.
The
cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Keith St. Odd, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Mercer has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Digging in once again, Michael Ryan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Denny Ross.
Now batting, Denny Ross. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Ball 2.
In the air now, out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Daryl Gunter will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Gunter.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Raymond Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Tom Magruder.
Stepping in, Tom Magruder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Rice takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Gil Day.
Now at the plate, Gil Day. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You
Now
don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Now to the plate, Julius Grady. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
Comes set with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Duke Wang. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batted, third base.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate now, Rick Bradley, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Ripped down the line, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by in the base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
The kid, Esparza, is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. A runner at second, nobody out. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The left fielder, number 4, Douglas Lamb.
Riding in once again, Douglas Lamb. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now back.
Settling in now, Lenny Andrews. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Grady is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Noah Smallwood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Noah Smallwood.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 1, second base.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go John Joyner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan. And
so here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Brooks McKay.
To the plate now, Brooks McKay, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Esparza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Darnell Rice. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
1-1 the count now. And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. And he struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Keith St. Odd is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
So stepping in, Michael Ryan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Day onto the grass. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Ready for another shot now. Billy Rushing will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Here's the first pitch to him.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A throw to the plate, and he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Number 32.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Duke Wang. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a curveball in for a strike. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Rick Bradley. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Well, obviously not fighting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
The center field.
Ready now,
Number
the kid Esparza.
The kid Esparza.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side.
Your
Cody
attention,
Hamlet
please.
comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Hamlet.
Now at the plate, Lee Johnson will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Raymond.
standing in, Raymond Buxton. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up onto first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Tom Magruder. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting,
Sparky Wilson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Into the box, Gil Day. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. High Desert jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Here now is our final line
claims
score.
the win out of the pen.